Let's take an imaginary trip down Frog Street and meet all our favorite friends.
Oh boy, that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's meet up with Apple Annie right now.
Apple Annie, how are you today? Tell me all the things you know about the letter A. Alligators, astronauts, apple trees that sway. These are all my favorite things that start with letter A.
He's even blowing blue bubbles. That must be Benjamin Bunny.
Benjamin Bunny, what do you see? Name all the things that begin with a B. Babies and bubbles, butterflies too, beach balls and bears and balloons that are blue.
Hey, there's Kathy Cook. I'll bet she can cook something delicious.
Good morning, Kathy Cook. Make something good for me. There are lots of yummy things that start with letter C. Cookies, candy canes, cupcakes and a drink. Carrots, corn and cauliflower always make me think.
I love. Look around the corner and you'll see Daisy Doll's house.
Daisy Doll, tell us what you see. Name the things around your house that start with letter D. Daffodils, dandelions, dogs that dig in dirt. Daddy working in the yard in his favorite shirt.
Who is that big elephant? He sure seems to be having fun. I think he's calling all of us to join him. Let's go.
Elmo the elephant was excited. He called all his friends to come. He was having an Easter party, hiding eggs and eating some. Elves came dancing elbow to elbow. Eskimos came south from Nome. They enjoyed the elegant party, excused themselves and went back home.
This sure is an elegant party. Yeah, it's really fancy. He's not strange, that's Funny Fish.
Funny fish, swimming right and left. Tell me all the things you see that start with letter F. Fast fire trucks, flashing lights, firemen on the run. Friendly frogs and firecrackers and fairies having fun.
I love firecrackers. Look, he's eating the garbage. Ooh, yuck!
Gus the goat is a goofy garbage man. He gobbles garbage straight from the can. Granny's glasses, garden gloves, gum and grapes are what he loves. Girls and guys all giggle when he eats the can.
Okay, let's see. The song says they're having a hippo hop at a hullabaloo. Let's go there. Yeah.
Henrietta Hippo and Harvey too went to the hop at the Zippity Zoo. They wiggled their hips and their tummies too as they danced the hula hoop at the hullabaloo. Ho ho hee hee doodly doo. Ho ho hee hee doodly doo. Ho ho hee hee hoochie coochie coo. And they had a happy time at the hullabaloo. Hobo Harry and Horace Lou helped that night at the Zippity Zoo. They served hamburgers and hot dogs too, and they had a happy time at the hullabaloo. Ho ho hee hee doodly doo. Ho ho hee hee doodly doo. Ho ho hee hee hoochie coochie coo. And they had happy time at the Hullabaloo.
Isabella Inchworm. Wow!
Isabella Inchworm, will you try to name some things that begin with I? Into and inside and in between. Invisible means that you can't be seen. Indians and igloos and insects too, and interesting, intelligent kids like you.
You're intelligent. And there's someone lifting weights and jogging. It must be Jungle Jim the jellyfish.
Jungle Jim the jellyfish was jolly as could be. He spent his time just working out all day there in the sea. Jungle Jim the jellyfish went jogging with his friends. He juggled jars and jumped his rope right to the very end. One day he felt an awful jerk, his Jeep had jolted. Oh no! The whales were having birthday lunch, he landed in their jello.
I love to land in jello. Wow, look at all those beautiful kites. I guess Katie Kangaroo is having another kite flying party. Oh, I like the red one. Green is my favorite. There's a blue and a purple too.
Katie the kangaroo lives down in Kalamazoo, flying her kite with kids all day. She'll help us learn to say things that begin with K. Watch and she'll show us as we play. Kirby the ghost kerplop, kittens that like to hop, Kelly the kicking kangaroo, Kelsey the kitchen maid will serve us lemonade. Learning is so much fun to do.
Is that Lion one of our alphabet friends? Sure, let's go meet Larry Lion.
Larry Lion, look down in your well. Wish for all the things you love that start with letter L. Lemon drops, lollipops, lemonade for sale. These are all my favorite things that start with letter L.
That's Marvin the monkey, and he's always hanging around.
Marvin the monkey, out on a limb. Name me some things that begin with an M. Meatballs and money, the man in the moon. Milkshake so thick you must eat with a spoon. Monsters and mud pies and my mother too. And Mabel the milk cow who always says moo.
Belongs to Nellie the nurse. Let's read her book right now.
Did you ever know Nellie the nice, neat nurse? She has in things in her new leather purse, like 9 new nickels and newspapers too, neckties and nightgowns and navy blue shoes. If you're never ever naughty, she will let you peek inside at her nifty nothings that she just can't hide, like her notebook and her necklace and her needlework too, name tags and numbers and nuts to chew.
Ooh, I'd rather read the book about octopus stew.
Here is a question I'd like to know. What can you name that begins with an O? Oxen and otters, ostriches too, oranges and olives and octopus stew.
Octopus stew? Yuck! Those penguins are having a
Penelope Pig and her pal Polly packed a perfect little lunch. Went down to the penguins' picnic, drank up all the purple punch. While the penguins played some ping pong, they were left there all alone. They ate every lunch they came to until all the food was gone. 50 pounds of roasted peanuts, popcorn piled up to the sky. 13 jars of peanut butter, 15 plates of pizza pie. Pickles, pears, and pink popsicles, they just couldn't bear to stop. When the penguins came to eat lunch, they were just about to pop.
Has the pickles, please? There's the queen. Would you like to meet her? Sure.
Quilla the queen, oh how do you do? What can you do that begins with Q? I am the queen of a kingdom that's quiet. I'm quick at quilting, I do it all night. I have a quirk that people don't like. Well, I like to quarrel and get in a fight. I met a wizard, all dressed in black. He changed me quite quickly, and now I just quack, 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 quack.
I like the Wild West. And I like rodeos.
Then you'll love the book and song for letter R, all about Rowdy the Rodeo Rat.
Rowdy the rascal was a rodeo rat, ripping and racing in his 10-gallon hat, riding and roping on his ragged old cat. Rowdy the rascal, the rodeo rat. Rosie O'Reilly, all dressed up in red, came to his rescue or he would be dead. Rowdy was ready to eat some bad feed, 'cause Rowdy the rodeo rat couldn't read. And the moral to the story, if you want to read, you have to practice to succeed, and you'll be reading the rest of your days. Rowdy, you rascal, you'll be making straight A's.
Yeehaw! I'm having a super time reading big books and singing silly songs here in Letterland. Come along to be one of the silliest characters ever. Sure, that sounds like fun.
Silly snake, sing your very best. Sing about the things you know that start with letter S. Stinky socks, soapy soup, sailboats in the snow. Sorry, but I have to stop, that's all the stuff I know.
I'm getting a little tired from all this walking. Why don't we follow those tracks and take a ride on Tommy Tiger's train? Great idea! Terrific!
Tommy Tiger, will you talk to me? Tell me all the things you know that start with letter T. Telephones, tennis shoes, trucks that take our trash, teddy bears and tiny toys, and trains that run on tracks.
Who's that unusual person under the umbrella? Oh, that's Uncle Ugby, and he's always confused.
Uncle Ugby, we all know, is a most unusual fellow. He goes out walking every day under his umbrella. Uncle Ugby, it's not wet. Look up, it's not raining. Uncle Ugby, you're confused. The weather's always changing. Uncle Ugby's unaware of dressing for the weather. On very hot and sunny days, he dresses up in leather. Uncle Uncle Ugby, it's not wet. Look up, it's not raining. Uncle Ugby, you're confused. The weather's always changing. Uncle Ugby, understand, he doesn't have a care. Oh no, Uncle Ugby, you are in your underwear.
Ooh, is he dangerous? No, he only looks vicious. He's really a sweetheart.
Victor the vulture was a vicious bird. He drank vinegar and he never spoke a word. He lived up in Vermont in his village home, but he never had a visitor. He was all alone. Victor the vulture went to the village dance. He ran into Vanessa, it was just by chance. Her violet velveteen vest made her look so fine that Victor sweetly asked her to be his Valentine.
My friends. Let's find out who's getting married. It's Willie and Wanda Walrus. They're having a wonderful wedding. Wow!
Willie the Walrus wanted a wife to have and to hold for the rest of his life. He went down to Walrus Mart to buy him a sink, and there he saw Wanda and he gave her a wink. She was wild about Willie, it was love at first sight. They planned a big wedding and were married that night. We served watermelon and all worked out fine. And they lived life together till they were 99. Foxy Roxy was a fox who lived in a paper box. She collected rocks and clocks, kept them in her dirty socks. She played on her xylophone until she began to moan. Roxy had some itchy spots, so she called on Dr. Cox. Dr. Cox was in dismay. We must take a quick x-ray. Dr. Cox, the wise old ox, cried, oh no, it's chicken pox.
I've had the... He's been to school and now his behavior is much better.
There is a yak that teachers know. His friends all call him Yippee. He comes to school on Mondays, yes. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, yes. He likes school on Fridays best. Yippee the yellow yak. Yesterday he acted yak and trashed up the whole schoolyard. He tied yarn up and down the swing. He ate my yo-yo and broke the string. He yelled and messed up everything. Yippee the yellow yak. Yippee was in trouble then with all his friends and teachers. Monday he stopped being bad. Tuesday and Wednesday he was glad. Thursday and Friday what fun he had. Yippee the yellow yak.
Let's take one last trip through Zippity Zoo to say goodbye to our Frog Street friends.
Oh, could we? Great idea.
Let's take a trip to Zanzibar, away across the sea, where there's zillions of things that begin with Z, like Zelda the zebra and Zachary too, zipped up in stripes at the Zippity Zoo. Zigzagging through the zinnias, the bees go zap, waking all the zany bears from their long winter's nap. There's no time for snoozing, there's work to do. Springtime has come to the Zippity Zoo.
Goodbye, Larry Lion. See you, Tommy Tiger. So long, Marvin Mump.